Well, thank you guys for struggling by. Thank you, Pete, for keeping the doors open and the coffee brewing and keeping everybody entertained. And forgive me, I'm still half stupid from the vacation. I got home Monday night and I haven't rested yet, so that's what happens. But I've been reading in the book of Acts, chapter 14, where Paul and Barnabas are in Iconium preaching the gospel to the Jews and the Greeks there. And it struck me that everywhere the apostles went, everywhere, they were beaten, they were stoned, they were imprisoned, they were starved. They ran into this everywhere they went, and the same happened here in Iconium. Paul was actually stoned till they thought he was dead, and then the other apostles drug him out of the city, and when he recovered, he went right back in. He did not let being stoned to near death stop him. He obviously had Marine training because he just said, "Okay, thank you, sir, may I have some more?" And the apostles were the same way. They, without question, without fear, went right into these situations where they knew what was going to happen. They knew they were going to be beaten. They knew they were going to be stoned. They knew where they were going to be imprisoned, up to the point of martyrdom. And they went. They walked and went and followed God's teachings for them to spread His word, to build His church. And they did it without hesitation. I don't know if I could be that kind of a man. I would like to believe I could. And if the Lord wishes it of me, I guess I'll find out. So it is, at the same time, it is astounding about who these men were and what they did. The Lord didn't send them out unprepared. He has, my older brother, sent me a list of God's promises from a men's group at his church. It's called the Grief Share Program at Kindred Chapel down in Anaheim Hills. But it's just a list of verses that God has given us throughout the Bible. These are just a few of them. From James 1, verses 2 and 3. "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness." And then in 1 Peter 5:7, "Casting all your anxieties on Him because He cares for you." Even back into Deuteronomy 31:6. "Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you." Psalm 28:7. "The Lord is my strength and my shield. In Him my heart trusts, and I am helped. My heart exalts, and my song I give thanks to Him. And with my song I give thanks to Him." I'm not going to read all of these, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to print this list out and I'll pass it out to you guys next week. It is just the instant I asked that question, how could these guys do this, knowing what they were facing? And this is the answer. God prepared them. He armed them for what they were facing. I'm going to investigate this Grief Share program that they have at my brother's church and see if they have a digital version of that. But it's something that's fascinating to me. And especially after finding out, to get it in the teeth right as soon as I get home, that my kid's on his way out of the state. So, but that is God's plan, and I will not question it. I will rejoice in his plan and encourage my son to rejoice in his plan too, because really that's all he's got. So, appreciate your prayers for him too. Thank you, guys.